All right, to say that we've struggled with smoke recently, that is an understatement. A lot of that smoke coming from the Bolt Creek fire, and now we have a new set of worries that are surfacing as kids are heading outside for fall sports, hearing of cancellations of some outdoor activities. For more on how to keep them safe at these practices, we want to bring in an expert, a professor of pediatrics at UW Medicine, Dr. Beth Ebel. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Can you describe in detail the specifics of how smoke impacts the health of kids, and especially these kids that are athletes?
Yes, the particles we worry about from smoke are the teeny ones, those N95 particles, and their small size means they can get down to the very bottom of the lungs and cause significant respiratory problems, especially for children who are already vulnerable.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask about that. Which kids are most vulnerable when it comes to this bad air quality and smoke?
It's children with asthma and allergies and other chronic health conditions. Those kids who use an inhaler, who anyway should be doing this, should make sure that when they're going to school in the morning, they have it in their backpack.
There are a lot of different people in our population that are also vulnerable to these impacts from bad air quality. Can you kind of dive deeper? I know pregnant people, our beloved senior citizens. Which populations need to be extra cautious?
The biggest risks are for people with lung disease. It can also cause problems for folks with heart disease and other chronic problems. And I think the other thing about wildfire smoke is it really is very regional and it changes over time. So it's important for folks who have conditions to look at their local weather, the weather stations closest to them, to get a better reading of what they may be facing.
Yeah, and what can people do, those who are impacted by bad air quality, to kind of get them through some of these smoky days?
The big thing is to stay out, to stay indoors. And the schools are focusing on this too. When the air quality around them is bad, they are starting to restrict outside sport time and recess time when it warrants it. But if your child or you are an adult with a specific health condition, then spend your time indoors. The second thing is to improve the quality of your indoor air. It's not expensive to get a box fan, which you probably already have, and get an N95 filter you could put on the back of it, and you'll see a real improvement in your indoor air quality as well.
And Dr. Ebel, I wanted to ask you, what kinds of trends are you seeing in your practice, basically? Are you seeing more people coming in, more kids that are dealing with smoke than usual?
When the smoke goes up, we see kids coming in with more respiratory problems like asthma. Also, that impacts the lungs' ability to clean themselves from viruses and the other kind of cold viruses and bacteria that circulated in the winter when kids get back to school. Kids are also coming in with eye irritation. So they're all symptomatic of the smoke.
Oh man, it's such a bummer, and we hate that it's impacting the kids in the area too. Again, it's such a bummer that these practices have been canceled in some spots. Dr. Ebel, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.